Yeah, I am generally in support of it because over the last several years, Alberta has historically given tons and tons of money, like billions of dollars, to out east to fund them.
I think that's got to be the worst idea anyone's had in a long time. Alberta will crumble without the rest of the country.
Journalism and commentary 1 year anniversary.
I don't believe journalism being funded by the government is the solution.
Foundation.
You have to retell the story.
Market conservative
Other news that actually matters.
I hence wanted to ask. I think they should answer their questions, especially if they're politically charged.
Hi, Ali Cantin-Nantel here, and I am back in Alberta. I was last year, just a few weeks ago, to cover the independence movement out in Calgary. But since I was there was big news. The independence activists announced that it reached enough signatures to trigger an independence referendum. Because in Alberta, anyone can trigger a referendum via the Citizens Initiative process if they have the number of signatures, which is around 177,000. So I thought I would come out to Edmonton this time, and we wanted to see what the young people in Edmonton think of Alberta independence. So I went and asked students on this campus here at the University of Alberta whether or not they support Alberta independence. So without further ado, let's get to it.
Do you have any thoughts on Alberta independence? Do you think that's a good idea, or?
I think that's got to be the worst idea anyone's had in a long time. Alberta will crumble without the rest of the country. There's no way it would function as a country itself. So I think people have to do their research a little more before they start signing petitions.
Alberta independence. That's another thing that's in the news recently.
Definitely. Yeah, I am generally in support of it because over the last several years, Alberta has historically given tons and tons of money, like billions of dollars, to out east to fund them. And then in return, we don't have much representation at all.
Yeah.
And we're just getting bogged down. Our oil sector is not growing to the extent that it could be. And it's just, it's unfortunate to see how bogged down Alberta is and how much money we give to the east, and yet there's no representation, there's no compensation for it. It's sad to see our nation go this way.
What do you make of the growing Alberta independence movement here?
Well, personally, I'm a federalist, and I believe in Alberta staying in Canada, mostly because I don't see a way out if we go independent, and I think the logistics of leaving is much worse than staying. Well, I mean, the biggest part about Alberta is that not just is it landlocked. Another big thing is it is better to stay in it's better to negotiate within the country than outside the country. Canada is not obligated under international law to give Alberta a pipeline if Alberta goes independent. I'm sure you know about the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea.
Yeah.
A lot of separatists like to argue that under Article 125 of the UN clause, citing that Canada somehow has a obligation through that convention to basically grant Alberta a pipeline. It's actually not true. You have to negotiate, and I have this old saying: if they hate us now, when would they like? I doubt they would like us after we leave.
Well, very interesting answers from the students. There's still a lot ahead on Alberta independence, and I'm committed to covering this because this is a much bigger story than what the media and the politicians are portraying it to be. I know, I'm from Quebec. We have our own history with independence, and I see that this is going to be a big story. So I'm going to be out here in Alberta a lot this year, but coming out here is expensive. It costs over $1,000 each time. So if you want to support me, then first of all, consider becoming a channel member for less than $5 a month, and consider making a one-time contribution. The links are below. Until next time, God bless.